Alright, y'all already know what the fuck going on. You from this Stay Dangerous podcast. We got AD as a special guest today.
What's happening?
We so happy for him to come, but we got to do roll call, so tell him who you is.
Y'all know what's going on. Bo up in the building.
Alright, and we got Boogaloo up over there.
Bob the Boogaloo up in this motherfucker, you know what I mean? Let's start this shit off, man. Oh, and then we got Ash Bass up in this bitch.
Yeah, Ash Bass the rapper.
The big one, not the little one.
You know what I mean? Another motherfucking episode of Stay Dangerous. So, AD, we want to start from the very fucking beginning.
Okay.
You were raised by G-Moms, right?
Yeah.
So how was that being raised by G-Moms in the city of Compton?
Man, my granny, she works for the Compton Unified School District.
Yeah.
So, early on, I had a whole bunch of like aunties and people from different races that I ain't, I just grew up around them and stuff too. So my mom, she was working 2 jobs, and as soon as we'd get out of school, we'd just go to the parent center over there in Compton with granny and stuff too. So it was different.
It was different, that's right, man. So I've seen recently that your brother just got out of jail, right?
Yeah, he just got out.
How many years he was there?
Almost 10.
God damn.
Yeah.
How is it having him back? What is he doing with himself nowadays?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. He came home. He got married. You feel me? He got a baby on the way. The baby will be here in 3-4 weeks. And
He did it right.
yeah,
At least he didn't get married when he was in jail. Yeah, because I don't mean nothing. That's 50 Cent.
and on top of that, he really been pushing his music.
Oh, yeah.
He learned how to edit his own videos, make his own album covers. Yeah, so he's really pushing the pavement. Luckily, I own a studio that he can go record at every week.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, I just told him, like, don't have no expectations, just work hard and do that. Kyrie Irving just posted his shit up. You know what I'm saying? It was dope as hell, too. So I'm real proud of him, man. Shout out to Amir Douglas.
Man, speaking of Kyrie Irving, man, that nigga just posted us too.
I seen that. I said, yeah, he tapped into the city, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kyrie Irving, man.
Not only he was at the Drew League too, I seen that. I said, man, that was big ups right there.
Man, they wouldn't let me go there for so long.
Yeah, what they was on?
Because I used to go to King Drew.
Wow.
I got kicked out twice.
So they know you on the man list.
Huh?
They had
me on the man. It was like, nah, he can't come here.
How you get kicked out of a magnet school?
Bro, twice. All them girls there, you feel me?
They let him come back.
We was booming over there. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, I said how they lifted the band yet.
Oh yeah, it's good now.
Okay.
I done made it in life now. They ain't tripping no more. But before, look, even like I was supposed to go to their prom. I ended up going to jail for the first time. They wouldn't let me go over there either too. Yeah, it was crazy.
It's true, man. It was rumors when we was young that King Drew had 3 women to 1, right?
So let me tell you something.
The ratio.
My very, right before that, very first day, I'm telling Mom. So I'm like, Mom, I want to go to fucking Compton High. I want to go with the homies, whatever.
Right.
She like, nah, King Drew's a good school. It's a good school and everything. I'm like, man, I don't want to wear no uniform. I don't want to do none of that. I'm mad as a motherfucker. Until the first day of school.
He said, what?
The first day of school, my nigga. That's when like Eva Pickford was going there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And almost, other than PE, every class that I had, it was like 30 girls and like 6 guys. So if you was the ugliest nigga in the school, you can get you a quality girl. You feel me? I said, man, mama, keep me here. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to stay in this motherfucker. That's what you know what I'm saying?
My baby mama went there.
Come on, that's my dog, man. I went to Curtis with her too.
Man, what?
Oh yeah, you did go to Curtis with her.
I went to Curtis.
And our relative Sherry, Melissa.
That's when I think I met you in middle school.
We used to go to them middle school dances,
Hemaway Park, Stevenson.
We was out at a young age.
So I'm saying,
it was outside, bro. It was different. So look, I wanted to ask. So how is your daughter now?
My daughter, 14.
So was she able to build a relationship with G-Moms before her passing?
Hell yeah. I still ask her to this day. You remember? So I think she was around 9 when she died. Yeah, around 9 or 8, something around there. But they were super close. They were super tight. She slept in the bed with her every day.
Okay, yeah.
Until her last days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
too.
She got that memory.
So she remembers too. She knows I'm like, hey, what city are you from? Compton? Well, my daughter know. You know what I'm saying? My son can't say that. Exactly. My daughter can say that. She stayed in the hood for most of her life. You feel me?
Straight up. Does she understand that you're famous?
Bro, you know what's crazy? It's good and it's bad though.
Okay, tell me the pros and
because
cons of it.
at first, you know what I'm saying, it started off like, oh, like my teachers know who you is and stuff like that. But I had a bad experience one day. I was picking her up from the after school program, and then she got in the car. She was like, "Dad, my TA said you were a gang member." I was like, "What the?"
They just tell the kids anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why y'all telling my daughters some stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, it's dope though. You know, going places with her and just her recognizing the shit too. So I try to make sure I don't go too crazy, say nothing too crazy, because I know she's watching.
Yeah,
she's pattering behind that.
It's like a cool dad.
Yeah, man.
But all kids love that though. That make them feel good. Like they make them brag about it. Like my dad is so and so.
Yeah, my daughter asks me every day, "Daddy, can you send me some money?" Every day.
Hey, you know what?
They got these apps now, bro. It's crazy.
They think money.
I was gonna tell you, know what I noticed? Kids be like, when they get to a certain age, they want to inquire. So they got inquiring minds. They say, "Hey, Dad, what do you do? What type of work you do?" And when your kids, know what you do, it's like, you feel me? It speak for itself. They can see that. You know what I mean?
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get around that age, they get to ask questions. My daughter asked me a couple years ago. She said, "Dad, where are you from?" I said, "I don't I don't believe what you hear. I ain't none of that type shit." You know what I mean? So, do you still remember the first time somebody asked you for a picture?
Damn.
Your very first time.
Honestly, my memory's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And a nigga that took so many pictures, but I can tell you my first show.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that about?
Man, you know back then how you sell the tickets and shit. Ain't nobody want to buy them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta low key pay for yourself and give it to your people.
It was people. I ain't had a way to give it to my people.
That was right. As buys, you had sometimes motherfuckers paid them they paid the motherfuckers with their own money. And gave them to their homies.
So
and they knew the homies wasn't gonna be buying them motherfuckers. Everybody wanted a free ticket.
Man, I had my mom, my uncle, and 2 of my aunties in the building. You feel me? Like that was a good feeling though. I was like, all right, I'm on my way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Family up in there.
Yeah,
that's real support.
I see you, man. I love to see it, homie. You got a girlfriend now, right? She's white.
I thought you been had a girlfriend though.
What does it matter?
What kind of shit is that?
She's white.
She half white, half black.
Oh, she's black.
Yeah. You thought I had like the straight snow bunny?
Yes.
I don't think he would have been able to get you.
It don't matter though. It don't matter.
But to remember,
love when you love. But I make jokes like that all the time. Because she didn't grow up in L.A. She grew up in Pismo Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen
so she like her high school was like High School Musical and all that shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
totally
saying?
Different lifestyle.
So she grew up white.
I watched High School Musical.
You know what I'm
saying? So how is her and your daughter's relationship?
Oh, bro, super. You know one thing?
Because you know that's important to us.
No, 100%. No, one thing that I always say though, like, I like her more for the way she treat my children. You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
She be on it though. And she'll let me know too. Like, look, we got to do this for them. We got to do this for them. Shit that I ain't even seeing too. So, you know what I'm saying? You need somebody in your corner like that that's gonna care about your kids as much as she care about you. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So. You know, we all got black aunties and black cousins. Does the family receive her properly? How is that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I got a white side too of cousins and stuff like that on my grandma's side. You feel me?
Know that.
My grandma, rest in peace, she wasn't black at all. She married a black man. She had black kids. You feel me? All her sisters and brothers and everybody married black people. You feel me? So when I was growing up, I had cousins in Arizona, pure white and shit like that. I'd go out there. And I know people looking at us like, who these niggas? You know what I'm saying? y'all adopt some Negroes or something. You feel me? Like,
but
so
his blood.
Yeah, for real.
You feel me?
Right. So you know when I knew that you was happy, when you know niggas is happy when on Christmas they take the picture with the pajamas, the matching pajamas. And
see, that's the white side though. I ain't used to doing no shit like that. You feel me?
I see how the black families do
But
the black love.
Yeah, I did.
I ain't never. I never made it to the pajama part, the matching clothes part, or nothing.
So your shit's temporary.
Shit, I never.
You got an expiration date.
Yeah, out by Christmas.
No.
Look, honestly though, like I used to be one of them niggas though, like I ain't got no money for no Christmas present for you, so I'm gonna cut this shit short. You know what I'm
Like, you
saying?
feel me? I be wanting to do the Christmas pictures and all that with the niggas.
That's some playing shit. You like, you know what? Your birthday coming up, I gotta fall off real quick. You know what I mean? I'll come back after the holidays.
Yeah.
No, I like to get on around tax season. I want to spend.
No, that's what I like to get around.
Yeah.
No, that's what I want you to get on around that time. Fuck Christmas.
Women be tricking on
Then
us.
break it off.
Women be tricking on us.
Bring the bag.
Nah.
So I wanna ask you a personal question. But besides family, was Donnie B one of the people that you was close to that you end up losing?
Man, that was
the first.
that was the
person.
That was the first real, you know what I'm saying, person connected to me that I lost. Cause you know, like growing up, especially in the city, we see people die left and right. But when you're younger, you don't really think about like something can happen to you
that you with every day.
Come
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
but you don't think like, you know what? You be like, you know what? You see it happening around you, but be like, oh, this ain't gonna happen to me. This ain't gonna happen to nobody I'm around. And then when it happened,
That's good.
it's an eye opener. And then when it keep happening, you like, damn, nigga, life is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't kids no more. This shit is really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, man. RP Donnie B, man.
But look, I want to just touch on that. I talked to some people that was from a different area, and they was saying like how we think, like, you know what I mean, like how we view shit like that. Like, damn, you know, how do you feel about your friend dying and that? They don't never have to experience that, cause like, well, being by
That's
gun
good.
violence
That's
or
good,
anything
bro.
like that, because they don't come from, you know what I mean?
And they blessed tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like when those situations happen, and it's sad to say, but like, that really make you a man.
Come on, it'll
You feel me? Because now life is
Shake you up.
real. It shake
You know
you up
how
and be
real
like,
life
look.
is. Yeah,
Then you start thinking about your own mortality. You like, damn,
I gotta get
For
shit
real.
right.
I gotta watch myself before this shit happened to me.
Come on.
And we all have been there.
But it's less. It's like, you feel me? You don't expect that shit. People, you know, you could die faster than, you feel me, you living.
100%.
That's that quick.
Most definitely.
And it was a little bit of everything at his funeral, man.
Oh man.
Man, wasn't it over there in the Nutties the funeral?
Yep, it was right over there at the other church.
I remember I had on some nines with some red shoestring, nigga. Everybody was
Hey,
looking at me when I walked through that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Everybody was
Still
looking
to
at me.
this day, that was like the craziest funeral I've ever been in.
Definitely.
What happened?
It was just everybody on edge.
Every
Yeah.
day.
Niggas got pieces on them.
Trini
You
was in
feel
that
me?
motherfucker on edge.
Man,
Miss
listen.
Trini.
Man, look, well, I
He was on
I
edge,
ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, the homie, he's still in there, so yeah, we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just know it was
It was.
It was trill at that.
it was real tricky, man.
So niggas got robbed.
No, nobody got robbed, but
No, cause he said chains and shit. So I'm like, damn.
no, I ain't say change. We didn't even have no money back then.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of rumors going around. So you know when somebody died, everybody like, okay, what's going on with this? What's going on with this? What's going on with this? So people was running with a
He had something to do with it. He had something to do with it. And nigga like, hold
And
on,
then-
it's my partner. I'm
fake
here. Y'all got
narrative.
me fucked up.
There was a
nigga.
fake narrative,
Yeah.
but you know
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
running with it though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then he hit me. He was like, "Hey, should I come to the funeral?" I was like, "Man, I ain't gonna be mad at you if you don't come."
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
came. You
Still
feel me?
came.
Like still came and
It's my partner, nigga.
yeah, it's my partner. When he walked in, nigga, like the whole church just like it was crazy. It was crazy.
Like, bro.
Wild time, man.
Man.
Wild time.
I had to be there, man. Real quick, any Donnie B stories that come to mind?
Yeah, bro. So
You got plenty of.
no, but this is the craziest one, man. And I tell people this shit all the time. I had crashed my car one time because I was driving with my eyes closed. I tried to make it in 10 seconds. He was in the car with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was driving down Alondra. I seen no cars, but it was just raining. You feel me? Like the street was empty. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm stupid as hell. I'm like, let me see if I can drive my eyes closed for 2, 3 seconds. Then I closed my eyes. I had my Camaro. Drive 1, 2, 3. Open my eyes. Nope. Nigga, I'm still going straight. Donnie B ain't even seeing me though. He on the phone. He not paying attention. I'm like, all right, let me get to 5. So I do it again. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm good. I'm still going straight. It ain't no cars. I'm making sure. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get to 10. And once I get to 10, it's over. So I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, 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 boom. I ended up hitting the parked car. We flipped upside down. You feel me?
Oh man.
And I don't know why the first thought in my mind, Grand Theft Auto, the car about to blow up and shit when it flipped upside down. I'm like, hey, nigga, get from under the car. My car about to blow up. You feel me? So we get from under the car, and I ain't tell nobody that shit until he died. I was like, yeah, I did that stupid shit. You feel me? Yeah.
Was y'all alright though? Was everybody?
Yo, we was good. Yeah. We was good.
The car was just fucked up.
I hit a parked car on the street, around the corner from the crib. Shit was bad, man. Flipped upside down. Mom's was like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Man, it was a defect, man. The wheel locked on me." You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. It was the car.
The car tripped out.
Yeah.
Do you still keep in touch with any of the Rude Boy family? And
Of course, man. But unfortunately, man, it's not a lot of us left, man.
Yeah, was it? For people that's been
R.I.P. Rich, man.
People that's been living under a rock. Rude Boys, it was a clique on the west side of Bompton that was very popular. You know what I mean? Very popular back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? It was a lot of y'all from there, and everybody was doing a gang of different shit. Wasn't Trap Kitchen?
Spank?
No. The other one.
Taco Mel. Taco Mel was a Rude Boy.
Yeah, he was a part of it as well. Right?
Taco Mel.
Relative Bear.
Yeah, Bear. RP D-Mac. You feel me? RP Rich. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of us out there. Rich is a good nigga, man. Yeah. We used to be in front of my granny house, bro. High school days, like deep 40, 50 deep.
Deep as fuck.
Blocking traffic, having different sets of everybody over there. Everybody felt. We had niggas from LA, we had niggas from Inglewood, we had niggas from all different cities, sets, different colors, pushing the same, you know what I'm saying, situation.
Yeah. And I used to go to parties deep to the motherfuckers.
We used to throw parties too.
Popping. Pop. I used to be there in one of the only Pyrus in that motherfucker.
Facts. It used to be booming.
Yeah.
Were you from A2I too?
I was original A2I member. I got that shit tattooed on me like 3 times.
A2I is a tattoo.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You remember A2I?
I remember that shit. Didn't that nigga, I forgot his name. Gutter from Bunny Hunters.
Shout out to Gutter, man.
But I think he ended up moving to London or some shit.
He went to, I think, either London or Switzerland or something.
Yeah.
No, I was an original member from there. I only had like 4 tattoos too at the time.
Who else wasn't YG from there too?
No, YG was never from there. He was doing his own thing. But no, it was a gang of us too. But I met Gutter through Trini. So at the time, you feel me? Trini was fucking with him, and then you know what I'm saying, he bring him to me, and then bro, we all just clicked and shit like that. We just started really pushing the line, and that was a big movement for LA, a real big movement.
That was really every.
That was
everybody fucking with each other because everybody was getting tattoos.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
addicted to ink. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was fucking with everybody. So man, there was some times, dog. There was some good times back in the day, man. All right, let's move on. So you got an uncle, right? That came up to No Jumper, tripping on Flocko and Adam. It's on my car sheet. What's his name? Uncle Booby?
No, that's OG Suicide, man.
OG Suicide.
That's my big homie from the section too, though.
Okay, what did they do for him to come up there tripping like that?
Was he even invited?
No, he still got a show on there too, right now.
No, okay.
Yeah, OG Suicide. Shout out to Uncle, let it out, loved one.
Yeah, what happened, man?
No, because look, like a lot of the homies and everybody tell me like, stop putting yourself in the middle of shit that they got going on. So every time some real shit had happened, I'm putting myself at the forefront of that. Okay. So he got mad. He got mad. Was like, look, if something happens to my nephew or he get into some shit over some shit that y'all doing, you feel me, over this content, then it's gonna be some different type of problems.
Correct.
So he just had to let everybody know, like, nigga, this ain't not what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was funny though.
To clarify that.
But Flocko, let me tell you this. Flocko is one of the most loyal, realest people that you're gonna meet when it comes down to this content shit. 100%.
So to clarify that too to you guys, so when Flocko got spit on, you was right there.
I was right there.
Saving this shit. when Milk came and kicked on the door.
I came outside
for looking for Adam. AD was right there.
I think I remember
when all the essays came up there.
When the Cholos came
I'm
up
right there. You feel me?
Came, and you was really by yourself, well, on camera. You was by yourself with all of them.
But see, the thing is that, and that goes back, I was part of this clothing line called Villains. You feel me? Villains got.
I remember that.
Villains,
I remember the pictures on top of the roof.
So just a backstory of that. Villains got popping in the city. I used to leave Compton to go out there in the valley, and the Mexicans out there, they treated me like a brother. They used to look out for me, help me out, get features. You feel me? Make sure I was good. So a lot of the essays in the valley, I've been having a relationship with them for over 10 years. So most of the people that came up there, I already knew. I knew a lot of them. So when they came up there, I was outside with them for like 45 minutes, just chopping it up, taking pictures with them and shit like that. They didn't want to let them all in. I was like, nah, nigga, let them all in. You feel me? I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off. Out of respect, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, real shit.
So do you think Adam appreciated that shit about you, or did he not understand what that meant because he's not from that world?
I don't think he understood what that meant.
He understood.
Nah. I don't think he understood. But if you're not raised to, you feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
No shit like that.
Where's he from?
New Hampshire.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I feel like no shade. I feel like y'all made the show though. Like y'all gave opportunity. Like, I
mean, I ain't gonna say we made the show, but we just brought a different flavor to it, and then people that look like us started really fucking with it because the streets wasn't really on it like that until we came into the building and started fucking with it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at to say, like what she's saying. Y'all did kind of make the show.
And that's how I was able to get on. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely brought flavor.
Yeah, exactly. The flavor and the culture that y'all brought to that
y'all brought, like, you know, and then on top of that, like, it was able for y'all to have me be able to get on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like he picked and choose who he wanted. Like, you know, y'all made the platform for anybody to really get on there and showcase their talent. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, like I told Dejan in LA, I told
Dejan in LA.
What? That's
Day in LA.
Shout out to Dejan, man.
That nigga said Day in LA.
But listen, like I told him, I said, yeah, they brought artists from the West Coast. They looked out, you know what I'm saying? Especially for the underground, you know what I mean? Y'all did a major thing by bringing them on, letting them, you know, promote.
Yeah, that shit went left at first, you feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dejan, that's my guy.
So I have a real question.
Let's go.
Was it hard to make the decision that you was like, you know, I'm about to get on? Like, was you thinking about that a couple of days before you got on, or you just
it wasn't even a couple of days. It was like, I want to say like 3-4 months
before you thought about doing that.
Preparation, but because we just started seeing the energy shifting.
So it wasn't a. I thought it more was like an instant.
It wasn't no instant because like behind the scenes,
it was build up.
Shit started being a little weird. So me and the homies was just like, hey, look. Just in case, we need to start preparing, you feel me? Because shit ain't looking too good around here. So, yeah, we wasn't, we ain't gonna be dumb and just be like, oh, we out.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
So you basically saying you seen the storm coming.
Oh, we seen it coming. We seen it coming.
So how did you even meet Adam? How did that happen?
Honestly, where I meet him at? Oh, I met him at 03 Greedo's video shoot. Okay. He had a video shoot with Maxo Cream. They told me to pull up. I pulled up over there. He was at the video shoot, and I asked him for an interview.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, I'll get you an interview.
So look, with this question I got, now the people that's left up, that's on the show, that's still there, like how you were saying, you think that, like, once I seen the KKK dude on the show or whatever, you feel me?
Who's KKK?
Man,
the white supremacists.
Yeah, they had a white supremacist dude on the show or whatever, right?
He permanent?
Nah, he wasn't permanent. He was an interview.
No, he's an interview.
He basically interviewed a white supremacist motherfucker that be on some KKK type shit.
So with me saying this just to say, like, not even on no black shit, no, you know, brown shit, no none of that, just as a man. Like, did you feel like as morals, like, man, I had to get on, like, cause you know what I mean, I stand for something.
Like, you know what it really is. Like, one thing I learned is being in front of this camera, you gotta You got young people watching you. You got representation for the whole city. You representation for everybody.
Correct.
So you may not feel personally about something, but you got to think about everybody else of how you make shit look. Because I've seen before, you know, I've been in situations where it's something that's light to me, and then motherfuckers are like, bro, you let us down. Yeah. And I'm like, so now every time that I'm on camera, I got to make sure, like, you know what? It's not just me personally. I got to hold it down for everybody. So if I see any type of inkling that can make our people look bad, then I'm going to call it out. I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Man, that's real shit, man.
So let me ask you this. Do you think the underlying reason for you leaving, was it how he did house phone or how he didn't check the dude about the KKK situation, or neither?
Nah, it's, bro, one thing I always say, bro, is that, and I told him this ahead of time, that as long as I don't feel disrespected, then I'm gonna be here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like you said earlier, if I'm sitting there jumping in the middle of things, you feel me? I'm putting my safety on the line for you. Yeah. I'm looking at this shit more of a friendship, and the doors that opened up for me led me to be able to do my own shit. And at the time, nigga, I'm getting more doing my own shit than I do getting there. You feel me?
Correct.
And it wasn't about the money for me at the point.
Nah.
So it's like, all right, I'm gonna rock with you till the wheels fall off. As long as I don't feel disrespected, the moment I feel disrespected in any type of capacity, that's when I said it's time to go.
So somebody said, you need to tell me the truth. Now, somebody said y'all was getting 10 bands a month.
From there, no.
That's not true. Well, Adam lied then.
He ain't never said that.
No, he said that.
Nah.
I put it on him. No. He didn't say it.
Some months was I getting close to that? Yeah. You feel me? So
that wasn't consistent salary.
So how was the salary work? Was it on your work ethic, or was it on you had the shows and the numbers you bring in?
It was based off of how many shows you did and the advertisements we got.
Okay, got you. So
we got a sponsor.
Commercials and stuff.
Yeah, so we got 2-3 sponsors. Then we'll get a percentage of that.
Correct.
But like I said, I can only speak for myself. I know I was getting
the deal that
I was getting taken care of over there versus a lot of other people's too. So
you bought in T-Rail, right?
Yep. Pun that hit me up. He was like, "Hey, I think T-Rail is would be dope for this." He's like, "Let's try him out." I was like, "Let's try him out." First time that we ever filmed and did some shit, I was like, "Man, that's perfect."
Yeah, I seen that episode, and when I seen Rail on there, because I know him for the Tiger situations or whatever, I said, "Ooh, that's a play." Rail funny than a motherfucker. He like an evil genius type motherfucker. So I'm like, okay, they on to something right now. They definitely.
But look, saying this real fast, okay, like all the things that y'all done seen transpire on No Jumper, like as far as the disrespectful things, like you know what I mean, like how you said, like with T-Rail leaving, you leaving, you know what I mean, and the other people stand. That's what I was trying to say from the beginning.
Who
like
stayed though? Cause
like Flacco and all them cats that stayed.
Yeah,
now,
I only see 2 people that look the same. They brought Brick Brady, whatever his name.
Well, Flacco and Sharp stayed. No, I expected to stay. Yeah. They wasn't part of y'all clique.
You gotta go ahead.
Not even saying so much them being a part of their clique or nothing. I'm saying just getting back to the respect as a man. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
With me saying that knowing a lot of the things that he doing, he piggybacking off of, like, you know what I mean? To create controversy, because he had the same cat who spit on him, you know what I'm saying, on the show. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, why would you know what I mean?
Man, he don't care about that spit. He like that shit.
But you gotta understand shit like this, right? I tell people all the time, you can't expect somebody that's not from there to be a real nigga and move a certain type of way. People looking at the shit like content. They're not looking at it like, am I doing something wrong? And that's what I said. I can't even sit there and put that on them like you purposely, like you an agent or you trying to cause friction and shit like that. It's more of, okay, I'm gonna ask you shit, you do some dumb shit, that ain't on me.
It's
you
what you allow, basically.
Yeah. If I come, bro, it's just like if you go on Vlad, just like you go anywhere. If somebody asks you something that could be incriminating for yourself, if you answer that shit,
you the fool.
Nigga, that's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? So that also goes about what you tolerate as well too. If you see something that's some fuck shit and you tolerate that shit, you can't cry about the shit later because you participated in that shit.
Correct.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And the longer you deal with it, the harder it's
And a lot of times too, people be saying a million things on the interviews, even when they go with him, and then they be happy. And then when they get backlash, they be like, "Oh shit, take that down." And he be like, "I ain't taking it down." And oh fuck you, you this, you that. So they go both.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, and that's on them though.
That's
that
on
part.
them.
That part is.
I can't throw that on them with that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So was House Phone was fucking Adam's wife before they met, right? No, look, that's what
You said fucking.
Well, talking to Adam's wife.
No, I
before,
think he knocked her down way before. Like,
see, I'm not over here making shit up.
no, he didn't make it up. He didn't make it up.
No. This is
didn't make
true
it up.
fact.
How does he find Adam?
I don't know. That's before my time. You feel me? I don't know that shit.
So look, I see, Adam not tough at all, right? But when he got into it with House Phone, that's the only person I see him fake square up with.
He been around me too long.
Okay, it got something to do with it. But I think he only fake squared up with him because House Phone, fucked this bitch before. You feel what I'm saying? And in my mind, I felt like that he put House Phone out there too because he fucked this bitch before.
But see, it's kind of weird because if you knew the whole time, mind you, this ain't like no secret. Mm-hmm. So if you knew the whole time and you worked with a nigga for 2 to 3 years, why would you wait 4 or 5 years? Why would you wait now to just do it? You get what I'm saying?
Do you think he had low key animosity, bro? You know what I mean? Because I don't understand.
No, I say he was more.
Like that,
he was more careless.
So what did he expose on House Phone?
He the one that put the. I mean, I don't want to. You feel what I'm saying? But he the one that put. He the one that put the shit out there.
What out there?
You know what happened?
No, I don't.
We don't.
Shout out to House Phone.
This is his boy.
This is called Stay Dangerous Podcast.
I know, but I'm saying, look, but at the same time, I'm a respectful nigga, and I know this is his boy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put him out there. I'm not gonna do no fuck shit out there.
Okay, tell us after the show.
I'm sure everybody watching know what.
Listen, I gotta do my research. I don't know nothing about what happened with House Phone, none of that. I'm gonna do my research. All I know, you just put me up on game about him fucking his wife. You know what I'm saying? All this is new shit to me.
But listen,
I mean, podcasting is a little messy.
The shit too, like I said, if you come from a different place, your morals and ethics may be a little different. You ain't looking at it the same way we looking at it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fucking my bitch. You feel me? You know what I mean?
How y'all feel about that since we on that subject about, he cool with just somebody fucking his wife?
That ain't no relationship.
It's a lot of people like that though.
But they be having threesomes and all that. Look, one thing about me.
So it's normal, basically.
No,
you in the porn industry. That's not like too far fetched. You feel me?
But they was fucking bitches.
No, they're a real couple.
So
they was fucking
they
bitches
business
though.
partners.
Wasn't nobody
Hundreds of
fucking her.
bitches together.
Right, but wasn't no nigga fucking her for a while, right? And then just out of the blue, he go.
Can you magically believe that?
No, bro. She been wanting to fuck
They not. No, it's not about believing.
No, we talking about on camera.
Bro, you understand? This is the porn industry.
Yeah.
The way that they look at shit ain't the same way that we look at shit.
They might be swingers, so she's fucking another man for sure.
Right. So, as far as making money on camera and the OnlyFans, they was having
it's real business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
They got a content house where they do the shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Bro, she been want to fuck that nigga because she tweeted, "It's finally about to happen."
Wow.
She was fantasizing over the
nigga. She been want to fuck this man, so I don't care what you're talking about. So she told Adam into, "Yeah, baby, we're gonna make some money with you."
Wow.
She been want to fuck you because I ain't gonna lie, I pay my little fee to
see. So you bought it.
Look.
You say you play with yourself?
No, I said hey.
That's nasty.
No, nigga, shut the fuck up. No, shut up. No, I paid the shit. See, he nutted her and she sucked the nut off his dick. That was she didn't do Adam like that. I know she didn't do Adam like that.
Wow.
And she was on the show bragging like, yeah, babe, I couldn't walk for a couple of days. It took a couple of days. He opened her up.
She's the devil. Oh, girl is the devil.
Hey man, whatever floats your boat, man.
But honestly, I think this. Honestly, I think that was like a little stunt to get everybody back talking about them. I think he did that because I felt like slowly his shit was going down. You feel me? I'm not saying
his ratings, you saying?
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people. You feel me? So
it take a different type of person to. You feel me? Like I said, me knowing him. That's not nothing. That's not that was a shocker for me.
That was a stunt to get
wasn't a shocker
everybody
for
on
me.
them. That's how I feel.
So you saying basically like it was more like a chess move for him?
Because the way like we look at sex,
yeah,
and looking at sex like that,
yeah, like you saying,
it's business.
Yeah,
you feel me? So that's how you make your chili.
Y'all speaking for dudes though. You saying. Look, stop smoking that weed, bros.
Man, it ain't killing you.
Yes, it is, 'cause I don't smoke. Look, I feel like men, for instance, right? Men, y'all can have sex and don't feel no type of way and go to y'all bitch
100%.
and act like nothing happened. You feel me? A female, when she fucking nigga, they got some type of feelings. Like,
what if they a porn star though? Cause see, I used to do these things called what's the shit called?
You was a porn star too?
No, I wasn't a porn star.
Oh, buy your tape back.
When we're
She wants to buy your tape. Did you catch that?
Hey, interview where we interviewed the porn stars.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So I would talk to different porn stars all the time.
Okay.
So I would, you know what I'm saying, figure out their psyche of how they look at things and do things. A lot of them motherfuckers, they fucking boyfriends and husbands will drop them off to go get fucked. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And they don't look at that as cheating. They look at it as like it's a business exchange. And then they'll go back and doing that too. So I've seen this happen a lot. It ain't too crazy to me.
That shit is weird though, because like for instance,
it's weird to us. To them,
no,
weird.
that's how I feel about the Will Smith shit. Like, you feel me? Because you know, like Will Smith and Jada, they did threesomes, but it wasn't a bitch, it was a nigga. So it's like, why you want to have a threesome?
Why you put that on Will?
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't know that, man.
I know. First off, like, you feel me? I'm racist, so I know everything.
Why she do Will like that?
No, I know what I'm talking about.
How do you know that?
Because I know August is sitting and he told me everything.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Anyway, no, I'm sitting down laughing, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
It was a threesome. It was Will, the nigga, Jada. And you see the interview where Jada said she looked at him different when he wasn't the one doing the bending.
Oh no.
You didn't see that? Don't act like y'all don't know.
I promise you, this is damn.
So a lot of stuff is weird. Shut your high ass up. Like, no, for real though. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the some people.
They did something to Rico.
No, at the end of the day, so I don't care. But at the end of this,
that nigga Will Smith gonna have this shit taken down.
I'm just playing Will. I'm just trying to put 30.
All right, let's switch it up real quick. So look, I always wanted to ask you, right? Did you lose friends based on motherfuckers feeling entitled, thinking that you supposed to automatically put them on the show just because they rap?
100%. But honestly, from the get-go, like, none of my real ones. Right. It was more of like people from the past, they come out of nowhere, and then I'm like, they're like, oh, you know, try to feel a certain type of way. But like, I let people know from the get-go, I'm gonna be honest with you. You feel me? When it's time and it's ready, I'm gonna be there to do that shit for you. Right now, you're gonna be a disservice to you.
Yeah.
And even for me, when I got my interview on No Jumper, nigga, it wasn't.
There was so many people hitting you up, huh?
No, hell no, because it didn't really perform well when I first did it as a rapper.
Yeah.
That shit had like 30,000 views for like 2 years. You feel me? That's not really good.
Yeah.
Now, once I got on there, the motherfucker's almost 400,000 views now. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, you know, I can see things, looking at things as an artist, and I can see things from the other side too. So you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not really ready for that interview.
Yeah.
You want, when you go on these certain platforms, you got all your ducks lined up in a row, you got content that's ready to come, you got a buzz with your name, and then when you go on there, those motherfuckers will reach out to you because they see that you got a movement going already. Yeah. So just make sure you're ready when you go to any platform.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that No Jumper experience, you know, that's over with in your life. It's over with. So we on to the next, right? Because we going higher. So with that whole experience, what lessons did you take with you from that whole experience?
Honestly, just making sure that we do good business and be transparent with everybody. You feel me? Because 90% of the time, shit always get funny when it come down to money.
Yeah.
So, you know, with us being business owners now, hey, we doing everything right. This is what you getting paid. This is what we putting in the pot.
Yeah.
We got all the legal shit down. Everybody got their bank account percentages all the way down. Just really being bosses and knowing how to handle everything and be transparent about the shit too.
Exactly.
You feel me?
That's good.
Don't give nobody no, and that's not even just with the no jumper situation. A lot of big movements that I've seen and a lot of things that I've been a part of, shit always got confused over money.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know what I'm saying, people being transparent. Yeah, because, you know, you could tell me right now, like, look, I ain't got no money for you like that, but I'm going to give you the opportunity. But a lot of people be like, oh, people may not fuck with me like that. They'll be like, hey, look, I'm going to pay you this day, or, you know, after 2-3 months, I'm going to give you this because this is going to be popping and whoop, 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 and that. And then you get your hopes up. And when you get your hopes up, you're going to underperform now because you think you promised something, but just be transparent with people in any business that you're doing.
Straight up.
Man, that's good, AD. I think you know, one positive thing from that whole experience was it guys gave you like a boost for your show when you started your show. And we started Community and Back on
You
Film.
can't take nothing away from that.
You got that boost from that.
It put eyes on us that wouldn't have been on us, you feel me? Like 100%. So, like I said, it ain't just, you know, to me it was more good than bad out of all the situation, you feel me?
Definitely.
So I can't even sit there and say, oh, fuck this and do all that. I'm like, nah, nigga ain't tripping.
So the question I got, do y'all plan on like going like to a network or something with it?
Bro, we just taking this shit all the way. Right now, we just sold out the El Rey twice. We just did those shows. We got the Novo in November. You feel me? We got San Francisco in November. We got New York in November in 2024.
Yeah.
We got a whole lot of shows that we
I
gonna be
need to
doing.
bring my black ass.
Overseas working on too. So yeah,
that's what I said. Yeah, that's why I know
Man,
network
just
gonna try to
making-
pick that up fast.
one thing that I learned with all of this shit, bro, and I'm thankful for being over there for it, is us as black people, minorities. We have a lot of great ideas. We ain't got a lot of good execution. We think we gotta have the best equipment. We think we gotta have that best camera. We make a lot of excuses when it come down to shit that we really want to do, and somebody else to do that shit.
Yeah.
So one thing I learned, bro, even if it's right now, like I started like, man, you can vlog with your iPhone.
Real
You feel
shit.
me? You could use iMovie and chop up your own vlogs. It's no excuse to why you can't do what you're supposed to do. You don't gotta have the best shit. So, you know, now, whenever we got an idea, we just shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If it work, it work. If it don't, we go back to the drawing board. But if them
Try to bring
ideas
it to
come,
life.
nigga, you bring that shit to life. And a lot of people ain't gonna do that. They gonna be like, I got this good idea. I got this movie script. I got this, and I got that. And then they be like, you know, where's the execution? Then, as time goes by, that motherfucking dream died.
Yeah.
Because you ain't working towards it because you think, oh, I need 70,000 to make this come to life. No,
Overthought
you
it.
don't.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
don't.
overthought the situation.
Yeah, you can do that shit with $70.
Real
You feel
shit.
me? Straight up.
It's about your drive.
It's that drive. Because somebody gonna, like, look at the Bel Air show. You know what I'm saying? That started off as a little Sizzler commercial. You know what I'm saying? It started off as a real, like, just a proof of concept. Look good. Will seen it. Damn, you just fucked up Will. Yeah, Will seen it. Everybody, and then they got the network deal. Now they got a hit show in their hand.
Straight up.
Just over that proof of concept.
That's good. That's good. So, all right, now you got Community.
Community.
That's your shit. Well,
Fig community too.
Community.
Community,
However
yeah.
you want to pronounce it.
And you made me go viral, I think, because after he talked about me on there, that shit started hitting all the blogs.
That shit was going
What did he
on.
say about you?
Rico
Nah,
shit.
because if you go on YouTube, and thank you for picking a good picture, you feel? Because T-Rail, he'll put any picture up of him.
Well, look, I can't get credit for that because I don't pick the pictures.
Oh, well, whoever did that was on
My
your
thumb
thing.
guy, he on payroll.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
didn't tell him to
hey,
play.
shout, look, you supposed to
Yeah, man, shout
out
out
him.
Thumb Cuz.
No, but it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube and whatever. And he got my picture right there in the show, and he talks about how he came on to the show and how, you feel me. But I ain't look. Let me just set the record straight. I don't give a fuck. The shit I said at the beginning had you thinking. I fucked up at the end about the Rico part, but the beginning, motherfuckers
That was
was really
mad. You
listening.
went viral.
No, but that was.
No, I'm not mad at all
That was a great moment though.
No, it was a proud moment.
That shit was,
It was a proud moment.
Like, you feel me? Because at the end of the day,
That's classic.
But I said it was my.
We was confused. But that was classic.
No, but
though.
that was serious though.
oh, she think Rico a person. I said, he's not a person, ass.
No, but
You
y'all.
said-
He did something to Rico.
No, but look, but
It was
y'all was
classic.
looking so serious. Y'all like, damn, she on or something, like, you feel me? But I said this is my theory. I didn't say this is what it was, so you feel me? Like, I know, you know, like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. And that's just that. No, I don't care. Because at the end,
It's okay.
She been thinking about that.
no, I ain't No, I'm just saying, I said what I said, but at the same time,
She been thinking about that one.
no, it's not. No, I'm high. So, cause
Clear your name.
first of all,
I
I
didn't even smoke
Look,
nothing.
listen. But tell him, I don't even smoke weed, so the fact that he sat on here and smoked like 2 big ass blunts in front of me, I got contact. So I really feel high right now. But what I'm saying is that, even when I went on back off figure shit, like, you feel me, I said what I said, like, and I feel like everybody fuck with me because of my personality, and I don't give a fuck. If I think this was the Will Smith shit, I don't think that because somebody told me. But what I'm saying
Oh, that's how Cena told you.
yeah, but what I'm saying, no, for real. But what I'm saying is everything else, you feel me? I'm Haitian, so I'm gonna find out everything. Just know I'm gonna know anything that's coming on what's going on and all that. You feel me?
R.I.P. Rico.
No, it's
R.I.P.
free Rico
Rico.
because he in jail right now with all that. So yeah.
So we got community,
Yeah.
community now. What was the deciding factor on how did you pick your host when you first started off? Right.
It was just gonna start off because like I was watching like a lot of academic streams and shit too. I think he like the greatest at that shit when it come down to hip hop media with the live streams. I was watching his shit and I was like, you know what? At my old place I had, I wanted to start doing Twitch, like getting paid to do the video games and shit. Bought the equipment, shit didn't really work out. I was having like 3-4 people watching me.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm like, nah, I'm getting discouraged because at the time, the people I got from music fans, they're not watching niggas playing video games.
Gaming, yeah.
You feel me? I'm on some street rapping type shit. Niggas like, I ain't about to watch that shit. So
Yeah.
I'm getting 3-4 people watching me and shit too. So then my son was just born. He running in the background. You feel me? I'm like, you know, it wasn't the right setting. Sold all the equipment. Then I was like, you know what? Once I started doing this shit with No Jumper, it was a guy I knew, shout out to Miles Parrish. He was already a partner on Twitch.
Okay.
And he was averaging like a couple of hundred, you know what I'm saying, people watching him. And we was like, you know what? Let's join forces and make this fucking show. Pun was going to be the DJ. Me and the Miles was going to play the games. And we was going to have a stripper pole and had girls coming over. We had this vision. You feel me? Yeah, just had this crazy vision. We started doing that shit. And we was getting like 30 people watching us. And it wasn't consistent.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yep, I'm about to sell the equipment again. You feel me? I'm like, fuck this video game shit.
Yeah.
And once I got my new crib, I was shopping for a 3-bedroom. I ended up running to a place that was a 4-bedroom.
Okay.
But you know, because it's not really a room, if you don't got no windows in the room, you can't consider it a room.
Yeah.
So
It's like a den.
basically, but it's a fucking room,
Yeah.
like an add-on. So when I bought the crib, I'm like, oh shit, there's an extra room in this motherfucker. It's away from all the bedrooms.
Perfect.
You feel me? I could do everything right there, and that's where the vision started.
Okay.
So I went and got all the equipment again.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm like, all right,
Damn, how many times
We
you
gonna
bought that shit?
3 times. That's what I'm saying. You don't stop. You don't stop.
going.
If you gotta, if something is telling
Keep
you
figuring
make
it
this
out.
shit shake,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep figuring that shit out. It may not happen the first time, it may not happen the second time. You may have to take some losses and come back
Yeah.
and do what you gotta do, but don't lose on to that vision. And once I did that
That's
shit,
good. That's good.
shout out to my girl. She was like, look, she helped me decorate it. We made my hat wall. We made the
Yeah.
shit, got all the figures, made all the shit that we wanted. And then I started off just playing video games. And a lot of my first time we went live, Pun was just in the background, just wanted to see how the shit was gonna go. You feel me? And the first time we went live, I think we had like 200 people watching us. And I was like, all right, we on to something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I started playing video games and then the people just started asking me questions. Just kept
Why
asking me
you
questions.
playing it? Yeah.
And I'm like, man, they don't even want to fucking watch you play the video game. You know what I'm saying? So then it turned to us playing the game. Then it turned to us asking questions and coming up with any ideas. And then now it's to where we got it now.
I think they was fucking with the setup too.
Yeah.
That's
They
very
named
important.
it. We didn't name it community. That wasn't my idea
Yeah.
at all.
That's good that you let them name it. That's showing
because I got the cannabis brand. Shout out to Big Chief, the Uzumaki strain. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of leaning towards that. And I was like, hey, what should we call this shit? And it was like, at first it was like the Uzumafia, and then I just had different names and shit. Yeah, and I even I had a guy make a song about the shit, and then I ended up hopping on the song with him and shit like that too, and just really fucking with the people that was watching us and shit. And then one day they was just like, oh, community. We was like, oh shit, that shit is hard. Yeah. And then we got that and ran with it. And shout out to my moderator, Quinn Lowe. He's been on the team from day one. I only wanted to start on Twitch. I didn't even think about YouTube. Mm-hmm. He ended up making a YouTube page and taking the clips out of the Twitch streams that we were doing, put them on YouTube, and they started getting some traction. We were like, oh shit. So then he gave me access to the YouTube, and that's how everything came about.
Mm-hmm. So for a motherfucker who want to start a podcast,
just started,
and need help building audience and shit, what advice you would give to a motherfucker?
Man, just have your niche. You feel me? Be original. Don't try to copy nobody. Just like shout out to Ash Bash, having a moment like that Rico situation. It may be funny to everybody, but that's what make her original. Yeah. You feel me? That's going to be a gem where people be like, hey, that's the girl that did this and did that. So, you just got to find ways to stand out. We all got abilities that we good at. You know what I mean? A lot of times, motherfuckers be like, oh, nigga, we too gangster. We don't want to show them we like this. Or we could do this. Like, nah, nigga, let that shit out. The shit that you good at can be your biggest tool to your success. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just can't be afraid and worry about what other people gonna say. Yeah. And if you want to get into this internet game, it don't even matter what nobody say, because everybody gonna say something about you, and they're not gonna have a great opinion. So just do what come natural to you and make that shit shake.
Yeah, because you feel me? When I was on the show, they was fucking with me because how T-Real is. You feel me? He gonna see if he could get under your skin. You feel me?
Straight
up. And that's what he do. You feel me? They start calling me Lady Smack. You feel me? Because me and Smack they're like, oh, they got chemistry, whoopty whoop. And I'm like, man, this the homie, whoopty whoop. Then T-Rail's trying to add his little extra. I'm like, nigga, you need to worry about that side tooth, nigga. Then after that, it was a wrap.
But you see, shit like that is gonna make you stand out.
Yeah. And then after that, when I start clowning him, he like, oh yeah, she can hang. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You feel me? That was all
but this podcast and internet shit ain't for the weak. So you feel me? If your feelings is hurt easy, or you know what I'm saying, you got to be mentally strong, because this shit will break you.
Oh yeah, but if they see that you play a lot and you clown and shit, some people, you'll think they antagonizing you and shit, but really, they just trying to see if you gonna clap back at them too, say something back. You know what I mean?
Nah, but you get them real haters though, the real weirdo ones. Yeah. They start talking about your kids. They start getting your family. They put your address out there. The address they think is your address. You feel me? You like weirdo. That's the downside of it. But if you can't handle that, that shit, I see it get to people. Yeah. They really do. They're like, I'm about to quit. Nah, don't quit, man.
You see what the internet did to Britney Spears?
That wasn't the internet. That's something else. That might be that yellow.
Yeah, she got on the internet and started shaking her head on camera this what you guys want?
That's not the internet.
She did like that. She just did it.
Look, you over here laughing.
She off that Flocka or something.
Yeah. She started shaking shit. This is what you guys
want? So as obviously you're the boss of your shit or whatever. So What different checks does that come with? Does that come with the YouTube checks, streaming checks? Or?
Oh yeah, it comes with the YouTube checks, Twitch checks. The YouTube, you get the AdSense, then you got the sponsors as well too. Mm-hmm. We got a Snapchat show, you get the Snapchat check. It's all type of different ways you can monetize your content.
So how do you split that up with your hosts?
Oh no, we got our percentages, but I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of money that we make, it go right back into the company. You feel me? We want to make shit better. We want the best cameras. We want the best equipment. We about to get a facility. Right now, we own a studio as well too.
Y'all building company right now.
We building companies. We doing all type of shit. So we ain't looking at it like, oh, we making all this money for profit. We want to make this shit big. We want to scale our business. So you feel me? We can have this motherfucker $1 million, $2 million, $5 million company. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Too many times, bro. People think of nigga shit. You'll see 20, 30,000. Like, oh shit. Like nah, nigga. You don't gotta use that shit. Nigga, take what you got out of this motherfucker, boom, and upgrade your shit, because the more you upgrade what you got going on and you keep delivering to the people, you're gonna stay in business and you're gonna make your shit shake.
Straight up.
So they don't be tripping about getting paid?
Who?
The host.
No,
Yeah,
we
for
got
the money,
we
you hear
get-
him?
we get paid.
So they don't care about
trip
you getting paid.
Oh, you talking about like the people that's recurring on the show?
Look, I gotta pay attention to what's going on. This is
No, it is something.
a lot of people want to know about this because a lot of people are doing podcasts. A lot of people are doing. They got hosts. So I'm trying to get to the breakdown.
Well, that's why I said be
of how you have
transparent.
to do things.
That's why I said be transparent about what you spending. Now, do I got people that I pay and I got on payroll? 100%.
Yeah.
You feel me? They got they rate. This is how much you getting paid for this episode. This is how much you getting paid for the thumbnails. This is how much you getting paid to clip the shit. But you can't be somebody to come over for a month and think like, oh shit, it's time for me to get paid. Like, nah.
No, you gotta
show.
show.
Been kicking on the couch.
Nah. You gotta show your work. You gotta be hard. You gotta be dedicated. And once we see that you're doing what you're doing, here, nigga. This you agree to this? Cool. Now let's make a shit straight.
Straight up.
No, but like I said, it's about being transparent. We ain't trying to rob nobody. We ain't trying to use nobody. Everybody gonna eat. You feel me? As long as you doing what you're supposed to do.
Have anybody got mad? Like say like you got a have you got a big bag from what's the thing right there?
Big
Big
Chief.
Chef. Okay, so yeah, you a big bag, right?
Yeah, I'm a part of the company.
So any host upset about any money issues?
Hell no. And listen, if you mad about money and you hanging around, you pocket watching, you can't be around me to begin with
I mean,
anyway.
you
Sneaky,
go.
you already got the
Yeah.
wrong idea.
You might try to kill a nigga. We gotta get you first.
Yeah. Oh,
You feel me? We can't have your ass around us.
Pocket
Nah.
watching is out.
Ain't no pocket watchers around us. Now, I do respect people that say, hey, it's a lot of people that say, bro, I just want the opportunity to get my shit off the ground, nigga. And
Yeah,
a lot of
that's all the
times,
time.
like, you
Yeah.
feel me?
Because sometimes if you really love what you're doing, it ain't about the money, honestly. Like, you feel me? Eventually it's going to be about the money, but I'm saying, like, when
But
you're
if you-
dedicated and
at
you
the
willing to
beginning,
get it
you
out
gotta
there,
build
But
it don't matter.
if you think about just the money aspect, you're going to lose every time. Like you said, you got to love what you're doing.
Exactly.
You feel me? When you actually love what you're doing, you're going to do it regardless anyway.
Facts.
You're going to find out a way to monetize it.
Exactly.
Too many people try to get in the game. They're like, all right, I want to either get famous or this is a get rich scheme. If you in it for those reasons, you're gonna crash and burn every time because you're not dedicated to it to begin with.
Like I tell people, like, man, most I about to say businesses or anything that you're doing, man, it take at least 5 to 10 years
Come
before
on.
you post any type of income that you gonna profit off of.
And people think they get a little bit of fame, and they're like, "Oh, we made it." And you ain't make it, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
there's people all over that don't know who you is. Like,
Yeah, you gotta keep pushing and
Keep on.
look. And like Nip said, R.I.P. This is a marathon. You feel me?
It's not a race.
Nigga, I don't want to be hot for a year or two. I want to be hot, nigga, for, you know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
I'm gone, nigga, my name still is ringing. My kids is eating off
People
of what I
still
put out into the
download my
world. You
music.
feel
Yeah,
me?
exactly.
Yeah.
Say that. Okay, so moving on. You obviously was friends with Slim 400. Right?
Man, that was my nigga, bro.
Where was you
R.I.P. Slim, man.
Where was you at when you got that call of his passing?
Damn, I think I was out of town. Yep, I was out of town, and I heard that. I was like, damn. Honestly, because I know, like, the last time he got shot, I was like, oh, bro gonna be good. He gonna bounce back, you feel me? And then when I heard that, I was like, damn, but Slim, solid nigga. You feel me? Solid gangster, real stand-up man. You feel me? Great, man, Slim was great all the way around, bro. Funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to the homie.
So, YG video shoot Thug.
Yeah.
Take me through that day.
I ain't gonna lie, the homie R.I.P.
You already know where I'm getting at.
The homie R.I.P. But you feel me? When it got cracking, he was the first nigga to get out there and do his shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, R.I.P.
So is Adrian Swiss still your manager, or is that only for the music side?
No, Adrian Swiss used to be my manager, but that's still my guy. That's my brother forever.
Mm-hmm.
Love, bro.
Shout
Shout out to him, man. Digital
Yeah.
currency, everything he got going on.
So he, as far as the music shit, he's not your manager no more.
Oh, he ain't been a manager for years.
so who is your manager?
Yeah, who
Pun.
is your manager? Oh, Pun is
Mhm.
your manager.
Mm-hmm. He talent now though. He doing his thing. You feel me?
Yeah, I like what y'all got going on. How y'all bounce back off both the shows, and then on your
Man,
show,
that nigga do.
Pun shit is
Man,
up
that
there
nigga
at the
film
top.
Monday through Friday.
Getting it,
He film every day.
getting it.
Yeah, bro. On top of the fake community shit we got now. See, a lot of times though, people don't understand like this shit is a job just like anything else. You feel me? And it take a lot of time. So a lot of times, bro, you can't go do a lot of shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
it is what it is.
God damn, man. So we film Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday. Monday community, Tuesday ladies night, Wednesday community, Thursday community, Friday Ace Boys Worldwide. And on Thursdays he do the news now during the day. Then we got another show we about to start filming.
Giving them the news. That's hard.
Yeah.
So when you get sponsors and stuff and the contracts,
Mhm.
they sponsor you, they give you some type of or they give you money or whatever, right?
Mhm.
But do they want a piece of royalties or anything like
Nah.
that? Some deals, or how does that go?
So a lot of sponsors they
Endorsements.
endorsements, they'll hit you up and be like, look, read this drop script. You feel me? We'll do a term for 3 months, we'll do a term for a month, and we're gonna pay you this much amount.
Correct.
So a lot of revenue come for that shit too. So like right now, we got like 6 sponsors, I think.
Oh yeah, that's good.
We got EPTM, Mr. Mushies, we got Hidden Hills, we got Big Chief, of course.
Okay.
Right now, one of our biggest ones is Delta Munchies.
Okay.
You feel me? And that's just for our show. Then with Fig Community, we got Minimal. Minimal's a dope ass clothing company and shit too. So they believe in us. They gave us a nice little check to help us. You know what I'm saying? Once we left to make sure we got all our shit booming and stuff too. So yeah, man, those
So
sponsors
they
show
give
love.
you guys checks, but they don't want nothing but you to support they shit or shout out.
Yeah, so basically right now, like in between the show right now, they may have like a script and you read that script 10, 15 seconds, you know, show a promo code or a QR code. That's worth something though. So when you hitting certain numbers and people are looking at it, you know, like on a good day, nigga, we can have over 10,000 people watching.
Correct.
You feel me?
Definitely.
And nigga, you got 10,000 people that's looking at that, and then on top of that, that's gonna stay on your episode forever.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean?
Once
they
it's
go
up,
back, yeah.
boss might say it like, once it's up, it's up.
It's up. It's up forever. It's on the internet.
So do you have any contracts where motherfucker be like, all right, I'm gonna give you X amount of money, and then you know I get this percentage of royalties from your streaming or your YouTube or
Hell no, I ain't got no company like that.
none of that thing.
Hell no, that's not worth it.
Everything that comes
Wow.
is 100% you.
Yeah,
Good shit, nigga.
come on.
Good shit, nigga.
Now we have people that collect for us though.
Mm-hmm.
So like for instance, like if a lot of motherfuckers they hit me be like, hey bro, we got flagged, we need to get our shit whitelisted and shit like that. So basically, if you use just like when you do this show, when you put it out there, nigga, it'll be say you got a viral moment happen. It could be 50, 60,000 YouTube pages that's reacting to your shit using your content, and you're not getting paid from it. So what happens is, bro, you own that content. So if you use our content, you feel me? You got to hit us up directly to get whitelisted or not. We're gonna let you keep it on your channel, but the revenue gonna come to us.
That's dope. That's dope.
So for this, I got a question. Do you have to have an EPK for this? Like being in a podcast
Nah,
also?
but it don't hurt.
It don't hurt just to build it, you know, have it.
Bro, anything that you can, especially to send the advertisements, because all they care about is the analytics anyway.
Correct.
They be like, let me see the numbers. You feel me? You show them the numbers, you got your shit, you know what I'm saying, it may be decorated the right way, then they gonna sit there and be like, all right, this is what we give you.
Okay.
Because the sponsors,
We'll check now.
nigga, it could go from low, and depending on how much analytics you do, because there's some guys out there, they got $1 million sponsors right now. Like, it's really booming like that.
I clearly see you on the way to some shit like that.
Oh, we
Yeah,
don't,
exactly.
we ain't stopping. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay, so look, when you hear back in the day, right?
Mhm.
When you hear AD, you automatically hear who? Larry J.
100%, that's my
Back in
nigga.
the day, when you hear,
Mhm.
when you see a video from AD, you automatically think of JD Film.
Mhm.
So back in the day when you and Larry J was doing you guys thing or whatever, what was y'all agreement? Did y'all have agreement on royalties and shit like that? Or y'all would just put music out?
No,
Dropping shit.
we just put music out, but you know, like, when you do the business,
Mm-hmm.
the producer get 50% off the top already anyway.
From the
You know what I'm saying? From the splits and
That's
shit
how
too.
it's
So
supposed to go.
we always got our splits done the right way, you know what I mean? And if you got features sometimes they'll give people 12 or it'll be like in the 20s and shit, but when everything gets split up, yeah, we always hit business fair.
That's right. So you're his tag, right?
I think he changed it, but I was his tag for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Do y'all still do music together, or what's going on? Or are you just more so focused on podcasting and not music?
I'm back in the booth, and I told Larry that he could pull up and shit too. So I own a studio now. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm working with a Polyester. He killing it. He doing his thing. You feel me? But I still got like 2 or 3 projects, bro, that's in the cut right now that's just ready to go. It's just timing when you do the shit right. And now that I know what the people look for, it's better to do shit the right way and you time the shit the right way.
Yeah.
When you drop shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you still are involved in the music.
100%.
What do you want to be known as? The best rapper or the best podcaster?
I want to just be one of the best personalities that ever came out of Compton. You feel me? Music is just one outlet. Podcasting is just one outlet. You feel me? Like, you can, I think what I always got compared to Ice Cube. That's literally what a nigga want to do. You be known for good music. You be known for movies. When the legacy is done, if I'm known for being a bigger movie star than a rapper, cool. If I'm known for being a better podcaster than a rapper, cool. Or vice versa. Like, as long as a nigga, you feel me? And I be on the motherfucking I can hang my jersey up and niggas forever be like, he was one of them guys that helped change the city. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Straight up.
So like with me saying it, do you feel like you could be like probably a A&R of the record label of a CEO or something, getting yourself to that side? Like,
honestly, bro,
past that, right?
I'm past that,
I know, but I'm saying like making it major. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, making
bro,
it major. You know what
I just let God guide me, bro. Because I ain't even try to get into podcasting and look what ended up happening when it came down for it.
You got a lot of talent that be, you know what I'm saying, around you, and you be letting, how can I say, you be putting people in certain avenues and lanes. So with me saying that is to say, like, you know, with making it just a major, like even how Empire, you know what I'm saying, as far as, but around this area.
Real shit.
Can you see it going to that, you know what I mean?
If that's where God want to take me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
I
bro.
can see it, man.
Bro, that's the thing, bro. Like, we all, like I said earlier, we all got hidden talents. It's all things that we can be good at.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, even the podcast shit, like, so many people that get on camera now, they on YouTube, that probably ain't never thought about that shit.
Yeah.
And you feel me? I'm one of the people on the West Coast that made niggas that look like us and come from backgrounds we came from. Like, all right, maybe the podcast shit is cool for niggas like us. Because at first, niggas is like, nigga, that's low-key snitching at first.
Yeah, nigga ain't going
like, you ain't going in there and say no shit like that. But we found a way to make that shit cool for niggas like us. And now, look what's happening.
Yeah.
There's a lot of motherfuckers from LA now that got their own shows. And shout out to everybody that's getting their cameras, that equipment, keep grinding, make this shit shake, man.
Definitely, man. You don't seem like back in the day you and Larry J kind of put each other on.
But
a motherfucker that I felt like that you put on was the Villain clothing brand.
100%. And before you even say that too, man, I gotta give props to Joe Moses too, bro, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of situations he showed me first. Feel me? Especially bringing me to LA, bring me around all his homies and shit too. That helped me. OT Genesis, bro, he did a lot for a nigga too, bro. Taking a nigga overseas and making sure that I was good. Took me everywhere, introducing me to everybody too. So, you know, a lot of success that I got, I thank them as well too for helping me get there.
That's right. So with the Villain brand, were you ambassador of the brand, or did you guys have a partnership with the brand, or how did that work?
Nah, so what ended up happening was, shout out to S.B. You feel me? He was killing it. Still one of the best photographers. He was doing shit for Justin Bieber and 2 Chainz and everybody at the height of their career. You know what I'm saying? I seen him at a concert one day, and I was like, man, I know I can't afford, no pictures from you, but if I can ever get some pictures, bro, I'm gonna figure it out. He was like, man, I got this clothing line. He was pushing his own shit. He was like, man, wear one of my T-shirts. I'll give you a photo shoot, a professional one. So I drove all the way to the Valley. You feel me? That was some of my first professional pictures.
Yeah.
And then from there, he became part owner of the company. And once he did, he said, man, I got this company that I'm about to be part owner of. I want you to treat it like it's yours. At the time, nigga, I ain't even got no money for no clothes like that.
Yeah.
So it was, nigga,
everything.
Nigga, I just started wearing that shit. And as I was grinding, you feel me? Shout out to Spike too. As I was grinding, that's all people see me wear.
Yeah.
And then niggas is like, damn, bro, that shit hot.
The nigga built the brand.
Artists will come and be like, I don't want the shit AD got on. And then that shit just blew up in LA.
To the point, I thought that was your clothing line.
Yeah, but that's how that's how I took it. But that's how I got it.
That's how he presented it.
Yeah, and then even with that, man, shit started going good. I can't even tell you how much bullshit I dodged, bro. I would leave Compton 3-4 times out the week, and I'll drive out there, and I'll just be at the store. And I would always get, hey, what's it called, got hit, or this part, that. But I'm like, damn, like, you don't even know what a nigga done dodged from opportunities like that. And, you know, from there, me and the owner, we ended up, nigga, getting the crib together. That was my first spot out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, man, that shit, I've been in the Valley ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They said, honestly, that's the best place to move. Like, you feel me? Even the air tastes different.
I mean, anywhere from the bullshit.
Nigga, it's dumbass hustle. Yeah, the air do take different. You know he hard.
You know the first thing I did though? I walked to Starbucks. I walked to Starbucks. I'm like, damn, I can walk to the store or something like that. Ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. I gotta carry nothing. Just go, just live like a fucking civilian. You know what I'm saying?
So you think that situation was one of those situations where, you know what I mean, just because you played your part, opportunities and doors open for you?
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I didn't expect no money.
Facts.
I didn't look for nothing. I was just happy for the opportunity to be there and open, because that opened up more doors for me to do what I like. Everything is chapters in your life. You feel me? And I always know, like, just having faith. Like, all right, you may be in a bad spot right now, but if you really believe in yourself, you're like, this ain't gonna be for long. And it don't even matter how old you is. It don't matter if you got health conditions. It don't matter about none of that shit. Your shit can change like this. And a lot of the richest motherfuckers in the world, they was over 40 and 50 years old before they made their fortune. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, you still got time. Make that shit shake.
So let's talk about Blue 89.
Blue 89, that's my baby right there.
The mixtape. So look, I heard that the cover art that you used, your best friend OT didn't want you to use that cover art. Was that true?
Nah, that ain't true.
That ain't true. He didn't have nothing against the cover art.
Where you hear that?
It was like too thugged out, like kind of like.
Nah, to me that was
Bud got information.
Bud got information.
I got information.
I ain't even heard that one.
Yeah.
But nah, that was
I ain't even hear that one.
That's why I said, where you hear that?
To me, when I did that cover, it was a representation of, you know, where a nigga was at. You know what I'm saying? It was like some street, but I'm still fly type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got the low rider. I'm in the neighborhood, and yeah, man, that was my baby right there.
You had features on that motherfucker from Scheme, RJ Davies, Gilly LeClaire. I looked at that and I was like, damn, this nigga had the features from Gilly. OT, just to name a few. So what did that mixtape do for your career?
That was, so at the time I was doing music. I was trying to make music that I thought that people would want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I dropped 4 mixtapes. I was like, damn, I ain't getting no type of love from none of that shit. Like little to no love. And when I dropped that mixtape, that was the first time that I said, I'm gonna make something that I just want to make. And I had Juice on there. You feel me? Juice. I took that to all the DJs. They told me like, oh, I don't like this song like that. Like the shit ain't gonna work. I was like, all right, whatever. The mixtape was out 3-4 months, and then OT ended up, TMZ ended up catching him. His nigga had like 200-300 bands on him, and he told his brother to play one of my songs off this my new mixtape. He ended up playing that shit, and he posted on his Instagram, and the shit went viral on his Instagram.
Yeah.
And then the TMZ picked it up. So then everybody kept asking, whose song is this? Whose song is this? Whose song is this? Next thing you know, motherfuckers hitting me up like, hey, come perform this here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come do this. Come over here. Come do that. Like, nigga, life changed like right then and there.
Yeah.
So look, I've seen an interview with Kendrick Lamar, right?
Shout out to Dot, man.
And he was on a show called Generation or whatever. They asked him about Blue 89.
Yep.
And bro, he spoke so highly of you. This was like 8 years ago.
Real shit.
How was that seeing, you know, one of our goats out here speak on Blue 89 like that, in you like that?
Oh man, that was amazing too, because we know Dot is Dot. You know what I'm saying? Just being from the city and watching him rise and watching him do what he do, bro. Still to this day, like, it's been an amazing process. And I was around all of them the early Top Dog days. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga, I used to be at the studio over there in Carson and shit too. So I used to
Straight to Tricky one.
Yeah, the one over there. Yeah, so I used to be in there with him. I used to be in there with Q. I used to be in there with J Rock and Ali, man. Shout out to Top. Gave me some of the best advice I ever got. And yeah, they took me to my first 18 and over club, matter of fact. I was with them.
Yeah,
So yeah, when but Dot always showed love to the city, man. The real ones from the city. You feel me? But that was a big moment too, because people seen that and was like, all right, Kendrick's talking about him. We can really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Solidified.
Yeah.
So kind of like, do you think the that video with Game and Earn on, I think it was Earn on My Flag.
Earn on My Flag.
Do you think that really like stamped you as like nigga?
That's what I was about
real
to bring
West
up.
Coast artists like nigga
I was
to
gonna
be,
bring
Yeah,
that
that
up.
to be
shit.
running with kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that it's crazy too because I was doing the Juice remix and it's crazy because shout out my guy Sonic. So Sonic,
Shout out to Sonic.
he hit me cause for the album. I think they wanted Nip on the album.
Yeah.
Nip was on tour or something like that. So he had all the B-Dogs on the song, and he was like, "Man, who a young nigga from the city, bro? That like you feel me? That's popping. They got a name." And Sonic was like, "Man, AD." So he was like, "All right." It's like, come to the studio.
Yeah.
I go to the studio. Chuck, he's like, "Hey man, look." He told me to do shit a certain way. I'm sitting there like, nah, nigga, I gotta hold it down. I gotta go back because I gotta do it my way. Because if I go back, nigga, I'm a representation for the other side. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I gotta go hard.
That's why you
I had to.
It was the only blue rag on
Yes.
the song, so you had to hold your
I
own.
had to hold my
Oh,
own
I
on the
was picturing
song.
that song. I remember that song.
It was Chuck, RJ, Joe Moses, Scheme, Mitchie Slick. Yeah,
And everybody went hard.
everybody.
Yeah.
And J305.
Yeah.
YG wasn't on that one?
Nah, he wasn't on that one.
He went on that one.
Nah, he did your motherfucking shit though.
But that was my second album I was on.
Yeah.
YG.
YG put me on the Still Brazy album, yeah.
So you got a catalog out here, man. You got songs with Trey Songz, Game, G Perico, YG, Kaylin For Real, OG Genesis, a couple with RJ.
Busta Rhymes, Tory Lanez,
Yup.
gang people.
Free
Man.
Tory Lanez, he ain't do it.
Wiz Khalifa got a couple
Wiz,
songs.
I got a gang of songs with Wiz. That's my brother
Do
right
you think
there.
that you underrated?
Oh, for sure.
People sleeping.
I ain't gonna say people sleeping. It's just nigga, I ain't never went the major label route.
Oh,
You
yeah,
ain't got
background.
the cloud that
feel
you
me?
deserve. Like,
When you go the major label route, then that's a different story. They put the capital behind you. They put you in front of them cameras. But honestly, I'm not mad because everything led me to where I'm at now. And I feel like what I'm doing now is way bigger than just music. You feel me?
facts. You moving the whole culture right now.
Real shit.
I mean, you doing shit
You wanna
bigger
know what's so
than,
crazy?
bigger than music in my eyes.
You know what's so crazy? You did a song with Marzette, and Marzette put me on the
Yeah,
same
Marzette.
song that you on. So we on the same song together.
My young nigga, man.
Yeah.
So do you know with all that in your catalog, do you regret not doing the song with Nip before he passed?
Nah, you feel me? Because it's just timing of everything. You know what I'm saying? I never been an artist that was just thirsty to get a feature from somebody.
Right.
Like almost everybody I got songs with, I genuinely got a real relationship with them. They fuck with me super heavy, and the timing was just like, it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Nip was a person that always showed love. I tell people all the time, I was at the fucking gym, nigga, 6 o'clock in the morning, nigga, I'm just minding my business over there in the valley. Nip come up to me, you feel me? He like, man, I fuck with your shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Keep doing your thing when you need me.
Man,
Yeah, bro, and show the nigga love too. So I wasn't like, hey, bro, we should do a song. I'm just like, all right, if that connection happens, we gonna keep doing it.
Come on.
But yeah, bro, nigga looked up to him for sure.
That's a bad man. So what's next for AD, man?
Bro, the sky is the motherfucking limit. I'm
Obviously.
more acting, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I want like a leading role in some movies, you feel me? Bro, it's just doing everything, bro. Just capitalizing on business, you know what I'm saying? Just trusting God, man, keeping the faith and letting them guide me on what I can do. And just continue to do that.
No Tubi movies? No.
Bro, you know
What's wrong with Tubi?
You know what?
You know what?
I respect Tubi.
I would do a Tubi movie because they plots and all that shit be good. The shit just be a little janky sometimes. You know?
But let me tell you why I fuck with Tubi.
I watch them motherfuckers. That's the
Tubi
important part.
buys a lot of independent movies from people
that's
like
the
us.
production.
Was that right?
Yeah, so
I'm going to try to sell them for shit.
Half
No,
of
for
the
real.
movies is by them black books that people wrote.
Kevin Garnett right now, he got a whole bunch of movies that is going through Tubi. But that's like you can make a movie and Tubi will purchase it from you, bro.
Yeah.
Before Netflix or somebody else would do it. So when it come down to that, I fuck with people that fuck with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they know this shit is like, oh, you got something funny, you doing this, you doing that. They're like, nigga, let me get that shit. Shout out to Tubi.
I'm about to look at the schematic.
See, now he gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying?
I need to know what I need because I got a documentary that's out there. I feel like I ain't really pushed like that.
You can shop that motherfucker, man.
So, yeah, it needs to go there, man. But look, man, I've been knowing you for years, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Nigga had love for you. It's been the same way since we was young.
Yep.
All the way here, man. I appreciate you, dog, coming through. Every time I've asked you to come through and come fuck with a nigga, bro, no problem. Nigga.
No
Hey,
hesitation.
and it's always gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
It's always gonna be like that.
Rest in peace, Flo.
R.I.P. Flo, man.
Free
You know
Trinity.
Flo loves you, man.
Oh my God, dog.
Flo loves you.
That one right there really, really crushed a nigga,
Me
man.
too.
I still think about Flo daily.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So, man, just love, dog.
Man, you already know, love you, man.
Family, man. Ash Bash, anything you want to say?
I love you, AD.
I love you too, Ash, man.
Yeah, anything you want to say when we get up out of
Speak
here?
on your shit,
Man, appreciate
Putting
that,
on
bro.
For the city, man.
Real shit, man.
You already
No,
know.
man. Hell yeah.
It ain't too many Compton Crips that's doing it, my nigga. I'm just saying.
He putting on.
Hey, don't put me in a box, man. I'm
No,
just a
you
person.
ain't know about you.
You know that now,
Come
no.
on,
See,
man.
you'll be next to say Free Rico. All right, cool. I'm
They
chilling.
not gonna put you on a Rico case.
All right.
This
Chilling.
is Stay Dangerous, the podcast, and we are out of here.
Out.
Yeah.
Boom.